Yim Tin Tsai is a small offshore island in Sai Kung, Hong Kong. The Yim Tin Tsai Village Ferry is the only public vehicle that could bring you to the Yim Tin Tsai village. However, it is only available on weekends and public holidays. Yim Tin Tsai is a small island in the inner port shelter, south of Sai Kung Peninsula and the east of the Sai Kung mainland. Chinese name of Yim Tin literally means little salt pan, which implies that salt making was such an important activity on the island, such that it was named after its principal use in the past. As of 2013, there is at least one person living in the island again after a long absence of a permanent population. This is the village office. It was maintained in the 2008. There are villagers there answering visitors' questions. This is the Roman Catholic St. Joseph Chapel, completed and blessed in 1890. The first Italian missionary who in 1858 arrived in Hong Kong and were eager to spread the Catholicism. The population in Yim Tin Tsai was mainly Hakka, and they were being guests, marginalized by Puntai. Support from the missionaries was demonstrated. More and more people requested to join Catholicism. With more and more people joining the Catholic Church, the concern for having a venue for prayer became urgent both for the missionaries and for the villagers. The Roman Catholic St. Joseph Church was therefore established and formed an important part of the cultural landscape of Yim Tin Tsai. It's where social and spiritual focus. The religious, social, and cultural functions of the chapel are where the fellow comes from. The island was finally settled by members of the Hakka Chan clan during the 19th century, and they started the salt working business there. However, due to the economic change, salt production in major salt working areas in Hong Kong, including Yim Tin Tsai, started to decline in 1930s. However, due to their strong belief in Catholicism, they rebuilt the salt fields after so many years. We can now see that the salt starts to crystallize. Here is the overview of the salt field. He is a volunteer who operates and introduces the salt field to the visitors. In sunny days, the small plastic ball acts as a stopper. When it rains, he will remove the plastic ball to let the sea water flow through. The sea water will be led along the pipe into a tent to prevent from diluting the sea water. These are the final products from the salt field. They are all natural without additives. They are now not for sale, but for laboratory use. The salt field now is mainly supported by voluntary donation and church funding. Thus, they are facing lots of difficulties in maintaining the operation of the salt field. They are now setting up a donation box for visitors' donation. We can donate by buying souvenirs from the booth.
其實資助方面就的確係真係比較麻煩嘅，因為起完呢個嘢之後咧，其實有好多例如 enhancement 啊，同埋有好多即係好似例如修補啲嘢都要啲費用。其實真係靠翻啲教友啊，同埋呢度嗰啲捐獻嗰啲嚟做咯，但係都唔係太夠嘅。 同埋嚟呢度做鹽咧，真係需要人手啊，同埋人手真係十分之不足。
同埋點解會即係有呢個鹽田？
哦，因為有個天主教鹽嘅天主教係有個意思在咧。咁其實我哋想做翻啲教育啊、保育嘅工作，即係例如有啲家長嚟帶啲小朋友嚟睇，咁啊可以知道鹽係點樣可以整出嚟、曬出嚟咁。
明白。咁我哋想問翻，即係如果作為工作人員嘅你啦，其實即係點解會想喺呢度幫手啊？
我嘅話，我係嗰陣，因為我係天主教嘅，咁嗰陣有一次係去聖堂彌撒，跟住呢度嘅村長一個幫村長做呢度嘅一個人咧，咁就嚟宣傳話呢度有個需要啲義工嗰啲嘅，咁我見到其實都幾有意思啦，其實跟住就嚟呢度望下，睇下有咩幫手咁咯。跟住同埋其實因為鹽田咧喺香港其實得一個嘅啫，就係呢度做鹽嘅地方，所以我覺得教育同埋保育咧真係好重要。
There is a heritage exhibition center. It used to be a school in Yim Tin Tsai. It shows their livelihood in the past. Some utensils used for farming are displayed as well. There will be a volunteer introducing the displays to you and telling their stories. Apart from the historical and religious architecture, the natural scenery of Yim Tin Tsai is also fascinating. When you arrive at the pavilion, you can get an overview of the surrounding. It is the Jade Girdle Bridge. We can breathe in fresh air there. Here is the view of the unique mangrove in Yim Tin Tsai. It provides a habitat for maintaining rich biodiversity there. It emphasizes the ecological importance of Yim Tin Tsai. There is a tea house selling steamed buns and other traditional snacks. They are all handmade by the villagers there. People enjoy their leisure time here after visiting the whole village. He is the shop owner of the tea house. He introduces his food and the village to the visitors cheerfully. He mentioned that he treasures the social ties among villagers a lot. Thus he comes back every weekend to operate the tea house and meet his old friends. Yim Tin Tsai Village provides guided tour service for tourists. The guided tour covers the cultural, environmental, and religious aspects of Yim Tin Tsai. You can also design your own tour and experience the charm of this fascinating and unique island.